Alright, it is time for the Limit 1 Fest, and you know what that means. It means I have a deck profile to do. So I am playing a pile deck because I just felt like it, and I just got into the Limit 1 Festival. I might actually switch to another deck just because I'm having fun with this. I honestly enjoy this special game mode a lot. It's really fun. So here's the pile deck I've been running. I've gotten a decent amount of wins with it. Um, I think I'm about like half-ish way through the gem goals so far. So here's the deck lists. One Valor, one Despian Tragedy, one Ash, one Fallen Albaz, one Alubar, one Springen's Kit, one Blazing Cartesia, one Gazelle, the King of Mythical Claws, one Cornfield Cuddle, one Mirror Sword Knight, one Big Winged Berfomet, one Bystial Magma Hut, one Bystial Saranor, one Bystial Drew Swarm, one Bystial Baldrake, one Dramatage Despia, which I'm actually thinking about cutting him for one of the cards you can special summon off banishing the Chimera Fusion, either the Gazelle or the original Birthmat, one of the two, and cutting something else and playing that just to have access to that part of the engine as well. One Albion, one Bystial Lubellion, one Amnesty Glory of Horus. We're pretty much running every Horus card. One Domitef Blessing of Horus, one Hoppy Guidance of Horus, one, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, the Protection of Horus, one Horus the Black Flame Deity, one Regeki, one Feather Duster, one Lightning Storm, one Pot of Prosperity, one Branded Fusion, one Walls of the Imperial Tomb, one Branded Lost, one Branded Regained, one King Sarcophagus, one Super Poly, which I'm actually thinking about cutting Super Poly because I think the guy that you would normally play with him is banned. No, he's at one. Why am I not running him? That's something I'm going to fix by the end of this deck profile. Why am I playing Super Poly and not playing him? We'll fix that. One branded opening, one branded in High Spirits, one branded in Red, one Chimera Fusion, one Infinite Impermanence, and one branded Beast. And honestly, this deck has been a lot of fun. What is the other one? There's a really good fusion. I can never remember. It's the two attribute one. It's really useful. Because, like, how am I running an extra deck without that card? Let's see, is he available? Because there's been so many times where I wish I would have had him. Here he is. Wings of Resonant, yeah. Let's fix that. Let's take out a couple of things I've just not been using in here. So definitely one Mud Dragon, definitely one Garara, definitely Dusk Dragon. Dusk Dragon's actually been stupidly useful in this. Um, Baphomet the Mythical King, I've actually barely used at all. I know you can loop him, but the games aren't lasting long enough to loop him, so I'm going to cut that. You definitely want the Chimera King and the Phantom Beast. He is actually really useful, being able to make your opponent neg one card and then recur this and then either go into this or this is surprisingly consistent and decent. Um, I think we're going to cut him. We never go into him, but we have one into Tykenland, the Ash Dragon. We have one into Albion. We went into Quartus off of this dude's effect. Masquerade, we've actually used a couple of times. Mir J, definitely good. Albion, the Sanctifier Dragon, is actually insanely good right now. This guy has been so useful in a lot of games because a lot of people are running Super Poly and they can't Super Poly him. Magnum, the Reliever, also really good. Guardian Chimera, also really good. Despia and Lula Walleth I've used in one game. I think you'll see that in the replays. Number 90 Galaxy Eyes I've used, and then Ding Doodle I've used in a couple games as well. So yeah, this is my 40 card, what would it be, I guess? Branded Despia, Chimera, Bystial, Horus deck. That's a lot. But it's been a lot of fun. I definitely recommend these ratios, but you can play around with whatever. You could probably take out some of the Bystials and even splash another another engine in there. Um, let's get to my replays. Festival. Okay, so these are a couple of the festival duels that I saved. Yeah, so I went first. I'm glad that it shows that now. Whether you selected it or not. So right off the bat, we're going to go for King Sarcophagus because our hand's pretty dead anyway. And we're going to trigger the Bystial. Well, not the Bystial. We're going to tribute the Despia effect with the Bystial. We're going to do that later, I guess. But we just made a big board. Most of the time, they'll have trouble with this board. They're going to try to do Kashtira things, and they're going to banish it. And from there, I'm going to activate all my effects. And it's at that moment they realize they messed up, and they're going to let me have the W. Most of the games I've been winning, I've either been winning with the Horus package or the branded Despia package. Just making what's it called? Just making Mirror Jade has also really just clenched games for me. Here you'll get to see me play a little bit of the Chimera package, just immediately getting advantage, using set advantage, getting more advantage, making my opponent start with 5 cards instead of 6 is good. Going right into Magnum. What I make him? Oh, I made him get rid of card destruction, which is still hilarious. So they're gonna play the field spell. I'm immediately gonna destroy it. I don't want to deal with it. Otherwise, they just would have went Insano style on me. So right off the bat, I'm gonna Regeki, and then after that, I'm gonna play King Sarcophagus. Get rid of the useless Lightning Storm. Get rid of the useless Coddle. Get rid of the useless Springen's Kit. And bam, we're just going to use it to build board. And then we're going to go for game. This deck has been amazingly fun and decently consistent. I might upload another deck profile for the Limit 1 Festival. Let me know if you guys like this down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.